Well, good morning, folks. Got to make a trip into Morrisville today, so I thought I'd bring you along. Won't be too exciting of a trip, but you know what? My air conditioner failed last night. It's real old. It's probably 20 years old. Most of you know I live in a small trailer. It's only like 55 feet long and 11 and a half feet wide. It isn't very big, but it's big enough for me. And you don't have air conditioning in them things. It's like an easy bake oven. It's up to around 90 degrees in there, so gonna have to break down and spend a few $100s for a friggin' air conditioner. Should be the last one I need for the rest of my life, I guess, given my age and all. But I was hoping to get a few more years out of the other one. But 'tis what it is. You know, that trailer I live in is kind of a inexpensive place to live. I pay park rent for it there, but taxes on the place is only like $200 for an entire year. So when I had a house, I was paying $5,000-6,000 a year. So you're living on a Social Security and a fixed income. It's not very easy to do with that kind of pay. So 'tis what it is, they say. I'm about an hour early. The store don't open till 8 o'clock, and it's only around 6:45. Usually a 10-minute trip takes me an hour. Go through the covered bridge. I want to go down this way so I can see how that library is doing. Looks like one of them homeless fellas. Well, he's smoking a cigarette. I guess he's got enough money for that. Over here on the right is that library. They moved off of the lower railroad street because it kept flooding over there. Cost them over $1 million to move it. As you can see, it's a nice big building, but it was built around 1908. So I guess they thought it was worth saving. I see they got the foundation around it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. There's a community pizza oven. You make pizzas there once a week, and you can get a free pizza if you want to drive down and get one. A fellow by the name of Mark Woodard, he bakes the pizza. They take donations for the stuff they need to make them. Nothing like a wood-fired pizza oven. birdies are chirping out there. 72 degrees, but I guess it's supposed to get up toward 90 today, so I was going to order one of them air conditioners online, but when they said it's going to take about 2 weeks to get here, I said, my God, I know I live in the mountains, but crying out loud, what are you going to use, a mule? Here I pay all that money for that Prime so you can get stuff quick. Prime my ass. So that's alright. I'll make a trip into Morrisville and buy my own up there. Place called, they call it Ocean Lots, I guess. It's a new store that moved into where the Big Lots used to be. His son told me this morning when he would come by, said they had them up there. And I said, well, I'll cancel that order from Amazon and make a trip up there. Man, I'll have it today. Can't get a very big one because my windows aren't that big, really. But when I bought that place, I took all the old trailer windows out of it and put in house windows. You know, things you could open up, but they're not the big house windows. They're the kind of the medium size. I refurbished that entire trailer. It's new roof and everything on it, new siding. It was manufactured in 1969, so that tells you how old it is. So, but if you take care of something and make it last. A lot of fog on them hills. That place up there on the right, they got peacocks. I don't know why. Guess they like them. Ober Road. Get them windshield wipers on that I told you I was going to do. Might as well wait now. I got to get my car inspected anyway next month. Up at my son's garage. He does state inspections. I'll just have him throw them on. Going down through the tunnel of love. Almost turns to nighttime when we get into the areas like this. Canopies are quite thick. Probably wouldn't hurt to thin it out a little bit. Give all the trees a chance to grow. At least the good ones. This store I'm going to is a fairly new store. I've never been in it. It'll be good. I'll get to do a little bit of browsing. See if there's anything on my wish list. I need another baking pan. I gotta remember to probably get one of those. Find an air conditioner without all that computerized shit on it, so I forget how to run them after a while. I like the ones where you just put it on the button that says cold. It's cold. Not where you gotta stand there with a remote and try to figure out how the hell to do it. Buy a wash machine today. You gotta be a computer science to figure out how to run the damn things. You know, back in the old days, you had to just turn it to wash, and it washed your clothes. Big load, small load, large load. That's it. Simple pimple.